You ever watch someone confess to a crime and then immediately blame someone else for it? Jordan Klepper is a journalist who spent years interviewing Trump supporters on camera. He recently described an interview he did with a man who participated in January 6th. The man admitted to driving from Pennsylvania to D.C., tailgating, pounding some beers, marched to the Capitol, punched police officers in the face on camera, climbed through a window of the United States Capitol, got arrested, pleaded guilty in open court, served time in prison, got a tattoo of the Capitol while in prison. He did the insurrection. It was all on video. He admitted to every single detail. When Klepper asked him who did January 6th, he said Antifa. There's a psychological reason for that. In 2017, Yale law professor Dan Kahan ran a study where he brought in participants and showed them factual information that directly contradicted what their group believed to be true. When the facts threatened who they believed themselves to be, participants didn't update their beliefs. They attacked the facts. Psychologists call this identity protective cognition. It's when your brain stops trying to find the truth and starts trying to protect your sense of who you are. Here's what it looks like. The man knows exactly what he did. He told Klepper himself, step by step. But fully owning those actions means accepting that he was manipulated, that he drove hundreds of miles, assaulted a federal officer, and went to prison because someone played him like a fool. That would destroy his entire sense of who he is. So his brain does the only thing it can. It rewrites the story. Trump engineered this. Before January 6th, he told his base that any election loss was rigged, any evidence against them was fake, and that any convicted rioter was a political hostage being punished for their beliefs. He didn't just give them permission to disbelieve facts. He told them that if you really believed in Trump, you would reject anything that made Trump look bad. Doubt was betrayal. Belief was devotion. And once Trump gave his followers a story that let them off the hook, their brains grabbed it and never let go. Antifa is the exit ramp. If someone else did it, he wasn't manipulated. He was a victim, and his identity survives. This man stood in a courtroom and said, I am guilty. He has a tattoo of the Capitol on his body from prison, and he will still look you in the eye and tell you Antifa did it. That's not a glitch. That's the system working exactly as designed, by someone who understood it better than the people it was destroying.